Dr. Reena Patel is a psychologist and board-certified behavior analyst. You've also spent 2 decades working with children from divorced families.
Reena Patel, she's a parenting expert and licensed educational psychologist.
Excited to welcome Reena Patel to the show. She's a parenting expert and a guidance counselor, and she's giving some very positive tips on parenting, because especially in this age of social media, we need them.
Oh, yes. Come up as a psychologist, we implement something called cognitive behavioral therapy, but I wanted to get it to the masses. And I said, why isn't everyone doing this? And we're reinforcing those negative, unacceptable behaviors that the bullies are engaging in. Everything seems perfect, right, with social media and the magazines that we pick up, especially for our teens. And we need to let them know, again, another great life skill, that mistakes are okay, and the best form of resiliency is learning from those mistakes. So I always say, find those teachable moments in your house first when you practice. You need to really look for some of the signs, fatigue. Are they starting to fall behind in school? Are they unhappy? Are you feeling like you're dragging them to these activities?
Families about the outcomes, not only in the moment as you're raising your children, but lifelong outcomes and challenges that our kids will face when living in households that aren't working together.
Communication, keeping that open dialogue. That's the number one thing I always tell families who are going through divorce. It's, again, natural to feel guilty, but you do not want to play that game, because children are savvy. Yeah. And my focus, really, working with families, has been implementing positive parenting.
Okay, this might be something, moms and dads, you might want to put the cereal down, grab your cup of coffee, come over to the TV.
One of the things I like to do is hanging this in your house or somewhere in your bedroom to ask yourself, did I do these 3 things today for my children? Did I comment on did I like something that they did specifically when we give praises, versus just saying good job? Our kids are super stressed, so I have a great book, Winnie and Her Worries. You can find it on Amazon, and it really helps kids cope and teach them the tools.
It didn't start out my career as an author. It just kind of came to me after. Is every book ends with actual tips and tools for educators and parents. Working in the field myself, I felt limited on books that really looked at a different perspective.
It really shows them what the alert signs are. What are those red flags? One of the things that I focus on is my overall philosophy of kindness and compassion and wellness. I mean, children are sponges. They're going to model what we do, and so let's show them better ways to problem solve.
And my goal as an educator or an educational psychologist is to make sure our children are meeting that potential. I mean, it's a competitive world out there.
You're always a good boy. You're always a good girl. It's just the choices that we make. Sometimes they're not the best, and so let's try again. Pay to ask for help and get advice. Seek someone like me who can help guide the process. It's not going to happen overnight, but there are great tools and support systems out there.
Thank you so much. If you'd like some more information from Reena, you can visit reenabpatel.com.